Hello guys, welcome to a Train Parrot. We're gonna do an update on the altcoins, Bitcoin dominance, USD dominance, and all of that. As you can see, the price is quite mixed. There's some big performers today, but there is also a sea of red behind. The best performance of today are looking like Aster, ZEC, Mix, Cake, LDO, MNT, BNB. BNB had a decent rally over the weekend. On altcoin season, we are sitting at 67, as you can see in here. This particular pattern still looks to me a lot like a bull flag. So every time that we enter the 70 and we come back down in here, I still don't see a decent rejection, a move into 50s or anything really confirming that we are 100% done with being above 75. Just be careful with your expectations, adjust them if needed, and unsubscribe this type of people that say altcoin season hit 71. Once it crosses 75, alts will go parabolic. Be ready. That is absolute garbage. It doesn't work like that. It can go parabolic if it enters 75, but it's never ever guaranteed. Indeed, it hasn't done it any of the times we've been above 75 in all this cycle. It requires a lot more than that. And together with Bitcoin, we have the altcoin market cap securing its highest weekly close in history. Gordon is calling out for a huge move to the upside. In 2017, that was 480%, 764 in 2020, and from this pattern he calls for an upside, I guess, into the 700 or so billion dollars, depending on how it's adjusted the chart. And another piece of crap is this: Google search interest for altcoin hits its highest level since 2021. If you adjust altcoins from 2008, you can see that the peaks were these ones, and we are at very lows in the past years. If we focus just on the past 5 years, you're gonna see how low we are in searches of altcoins. I believe he was searching for altcoin without the S. That's still the case. We are very low at the moment. Looking at the USD dominance against total 3, we are in a massive data point in here. Remember that USD versus total 3 dominance going down means altcoin season performing great. A breakdown from this bearish pattern pointing into a technical target towards 12% will give you the best performance of altcoins. Of course, I do not trade a breakdown. I hold at the very high levels of USD versus total 3 to get the best valuation. Once I'm here, I am already in profit against this resistance. I do not trade against resistance, and I do not trade the breakout because it could be just another liquidity hunt, similar to all of these 5 that we already had, that bounced from support and went back into 23. Breaking above this is bear market, breaking below this is good performance for altcoins. Bitcoin dominance has done great progress in here from the breakout from the double bottom that has already reached 43.68. So I'm pleased if here we stop going higher on the Bitcoin dominance. That resistance is 48.44 at a dominance of 60%. So there, in theory, it could go slightly higher and hit that resistance before confirming further downside for the dominance and the altcoins performing in the direction we want. Good news for USDT dominance, who broke down in this area and it started the week pointing down. That is the direction we want the USDT dominance to go, to continue holding some alts with some additional confidence. I got just a few altcoins left that I need to distribute, so for me this confirms my bias to continue holding them to find a better price to distribute them. This for me is definitely not a signal to start loading up on altcoins. Total 3 remains against this resistance of 66. A breakout in here after having tried 3 times could be indicating that maybe we are going to the target of 90. That 90 is hugely valued at 2.7 trillion on altcoins. I am not calling for that. The resistance currently is at 126 trillion. At this stage in the market, we typically go lower. So it's a mixed bag. Really, I need Bitcoin to extend into Q1 and Q2 to really see a sustained altcoin season that can go that high. Things can happen very quickly, sure, but I'm a conservative dude, which might be one of the reasons you're watching this channel. If you want to understand how Bitcoin can get into Q1 and Q2, watch my video of Bitcoin from Sunday or the one I published right before this one. Ethereum bouncing off from the retest area on the monthly is looking good. This month, Ethereum responsibility is to remain like this. I don't need you to put an all-time high yet. We are still in the territory of Bitcoin doing that. So Ethereum, just please hold around this range between 4.2K and 4.7. That puts Ethereum in the perfect stage, really ripe to produce the actual breakout after Bitcoin finds a new range without blowing off top. Well, it can blow off top too, but ranging will even give more room for Ethereum to do multi-stage pumps. Total 2 in the breakout area with confirmation on the not yet is a monthly chart, sorry, but we need to stay around these levels. Whereas Total 3 is coming for that resistance that we already broke with Total 2. That is because Ethereum is helping in Total 2 to produce the breakout, whereas these guys are lagging behind. That is the perfect flow of the money within crypto. It's expected. Guys, let me know in the comments if you want me to do any in-depth coin right after this video. Be quick so I still have some time to record another video. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.